Ian,
Yeah.
tell me about your week.
I've just been feeling so anxious and unsettled.
And where do you feel like it's coming from?
I guess when I go past fret 5, I just feel lost.
You have been doing the exercise we talked about last week, right? Ian,
Yeah.
we need to talk about your childhood. So check this out. There is an epidemic of bass players out there that have real anxiety about not being able to navigate around their fretboard. So in this lesson, I'm going to share an approach that I used, and it really helps you break the fingerboard down into smaller chunks that are much more learnable, rather than just looking at this sort of like huge runway and just like, where do I even start? Okay, there are actually 3 key areas that I like to break the fingerboard down into. The good news is you probably are very comfortable with the first area.
Yes.
Right? Frets 1 to 5. Then we do exactly the same thing and we do 5 to 9. That is another 5 fret block. And what I'm going to do in this lesson is give you 3 super specific exercises. One for this area of the neck, one for this area of the neck, frets 5 through 9. And then we do the exact same thing in this area of the neck, the third area of the neck, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So they're the areas that I really want you to start when you're playing bass, kind of like visualizing those different areas of the neck. Exercise 1, what you're going to need to know, first of all, is how to play a triad in these 3 different shapes that we're going to show you. Should we show them a D triad? If you think of what is a triad, it's just a chord played 1 note at a time. And we're going to play a D major triad. Let's do it in second finger position.
Okay.
There's a reason why we're starting with second finger position. It's because you probably will know this shape already.
Yeah, if you played any scale before, right? That's a D major scale. This is just notes 1, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play them one at a time. 1, 3, 5.
That's your triad.
And it's called second finger form. Why? I'm sure you got it, because it starts with the second finger.
So remember that shape. It's really key to remember that shape. Trust me, there's going to be pain if you don't remember this shape, okay?
Yes.
So we've got that second finger form, okay? That's the D major triad. But just know as well, once you learn that shape, you can just move it anywhere on the bass. That's it. G major,
Right.
C major, F major. You guys are actually going to be doing this in a minute. Same shape, right? All around the bass.
And then once we go from second finger, what do you want next?
First finger.
Okay, so first finger, you have to go a 5 fret span, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 whole steps, right? Because you're doing this to get to the third, but on the same string. So in the case of D, a D major triad, your first finger, then you stretch up, and look at this, I'm not even stretching. I'm actually shifting a little bit.
Yeah.
Pivoting up to get that third, and then I'm getting the 5th degree, same as this, right? There's the 5 and the 1. I'm getting that 5th degree with my first finger.
So now we've got 2 shapes. We've got this second finger form. We've got the first finger form. And then finally, do you want to show them the little finger form?
Yeah, 4th finger form, right? So where you're playing, now I don't know about you, but I always play this pinky, 3rd finger, 1st finger.
So now you know the 3 shapes, okay? First finger form, second finger form, and 4th finger form. We are going to play the triads, okay? Major triads, you've just learned all the shapes, right? In the first 5 frets around the circle of fifths. Now, if you haven't already downloaded that free PDF workbook that we put together, you must grab that, okay? You're going to need to look at it as you're doing this, okay? So the circle of fifths is C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, and G. 12 notes, okay? 12 notes around the circle of fifths. And if you've already downloaded that PDF, you will know what I'm talking about, okay? We've got the first 5 frets, right? And because we're only going to play these major triads around the first 5 frets, it will dictate to us which of the fingerings we have to use.
Yes.
It will be given to you on a platter, okay? So Ian, C major in the first 5 frets.
Okay, since we're not using any open strings, right, and we're going frets 1 to 5, we have to play second finger form.
That's the only one you can do,
It's the only one.
F Well, we've got two we could do here.
Yep.
Which one do you want to go through?
Let's go through the second finger form here.
Okay, so we've got C major, F major.
You want to show them, though, what their other F option would be?
You could do it down here if you wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah. So you played C major, F major.
Yep.
Then we've got B flat major going around the circle. B
Yep.
flat major.
And since you can't use an open string, I mean, obviously, of course you can.
But for
use
this
an
exercise, you can't.
Right, right. So you have to see it in a shape, right? Close the shape. So B flat, first finger form.
To E flat major. To A flat major.
Ooh.
Right? So this is the first time. Remember, you can only play this in the first 5 frets. It's the first time you're going to play the little finger form, that fourth finger form. Exactly.
Yeah. And this is a bit tricky. I think I've always felt like, wow, fourth finger form down here feels a little alien to me. So this is really, if you're the same, this is a really good one to work on.
And then D flat major.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep.
G flat major.
Oh, back to that really lovely, comfortable second finger form. Okay.
B major. E major. Again, you can only play this in one shape because you can't use the open strings.
Tempted to play this, right? But
Yeah.
we want you to see it in a shape. Right. So this. Okay.
A major.
Ooh, we can use our 5th fret, right?
Yeah. Fourth finger position.
Yep.
D major.
Oh,
G major. Almost there.
good old G major.
And then we're back to C. Exactly. And you want to play it just nice and smooth. And this is kind of like the end goal. So you're not going to be doing this straight away, right? But this is the idea, right? You're going to go C, F, B flat,
Can I play with you?
E flat, coming down to A flat to D flat, G flat, to B, to E, to A, to D, to G, and then C, right? So you're probably guessing what's coming next, right? Same exercise, but frets 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You are going to be using one of the 3 fingerings of the first finger position, second finger position, or fourth finger position, but it's not going to be the same, right? It's going to be like this, right? C, F, to B flat, to E flat, to A flat, to D flat, way, oh yeah.
Oh.
Keep on going, down to B, to E, almost there, A, to D.
Oh, D.
Keep on going, G.
You got me.
D, to G, and then back to C.
Oh, and see, I've never played thinking about D this way, G this way, and then back to C here. That's really alien for me, right? And I call myself a professional. Right. But that's really good. It's really good. I mean, the pain points, those things that you're sort of like I probably kind of got that. Yeah. It means you don't, right? It means you don't. So thinking about that for me, like, ooh, I got tripped up thinking about where do I play the D? I wanted to play it up here, but no, that's out of bounds, right? That's fret 10.
Yeah.
So I would play the D. Well, I'd have to play the D this way, the G here, and then the C. And I've never thought of that before. I always resort to that C, almost always.
It's weird. It's like challenging your brain to think in new ways.
Yes.
And when you first start doing this, it's going to feel like playing chess. It's when you're like trying to think like three moves ahead, and you're like, "Ugh!"
Yeah.
Your brain locks up. So the best way to approach it is just like do C, and then find the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got F. Okay.
Right.
Then B flat, and if you grab that PDF, download down below in that description, okay, we'll give you the tab and notation, but it is worth just kind of working the stuff out for you, on your own as well, just to point that out. Now, the next shape, that final area, right, was frets 8 to 12, same deal. Okay, so we start with the C major here. So C major.
First finger. And there's a bit of overlap with this one.
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it overlaps, because that second area here was 5 to 9.
Yes.
And then you've got 8 to 12. So there's overlap. So you start on the C. Let's go through
Okay.
it. So C to F
Yep.
to B flat to E flat to A flat to D flat
Yeah.
G flat, B to E, little finger, that's it. A.
Oh, I screwed
Little
up
finger.
E.
Did you jump? Yeah.
Yeah, I went down to 7. So, okay, so E is here, little
E,
finger.
little finger, that's
Okay.
it. Little finger on the A, D, second finger, G, second finger, and then back down to C.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, once you've done that and you can play those exercises, and by the way, if you're wondering, can we do this with other triads, like minor triads? Of course. Of course you should, right? And what this is doing is it's giving you a clear view of the fingerboard so you can play all around the fingerboard. It's helping you really learn your notes as well, but also it's making sure that you've always got the information under your fingers, wherever you are on the fingerboard, right? I used to get lessons from the great master of bass, Gary Willis, and his deal was the information is under your fingers. Don't move. Okay, make sure that you know where you are on the fingerboard.
Yes.
You know, whatever the chord is, whatever the tonality is, the information is under your fingers. You don't need to move. So this exercise is great for that. But you also might be wondering, well, how do we link up these shapes?
Great.
How do we link up these shapes? So we've got a great exercise just to wrap up this lesson. So don't go anywhere, okay? So we're going to take a C major, okay? C major triad, and we're going to play it all the way up the fingerboard in all of the different finger forms. It's super cool exercise, and yes, you can try it with the other, you know, F and B flat and stuff like that as well. But let's just do it in C. So should we do it slowly? Because I've probably forgotten it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. What are we starting with?
So we start with the second finger form on C major.
Okay.
Then first finger form, C major. Little finger form, C major. Second finger form, C major. First finger.
Yes.
Second finger. Fourth finger. Oh, you're doing. Oh,
well, I'm saying, so once we got to here, right, we can do second finger form and first finger, right?
Oh yeah, first finger. Yeah, first finger form. You're right.
And then why can't we do fourth finger form here? Right. We don't have a 6-string bass.
Yeah, so
that high C.
finger form there.
Yeah.
Then we've got the fourth finger form. Second finger. First finger. How cool is that? Check it out. Oh boy. Come on, Divine. Come on, Divine. Come on.
I missed one. You win.
I missed one on the last one. So these are great exercises to help you learn the fingerboard. So make sure that you download the PDF right now. It's down there in the description. Get that download and start getting this stuff into your daily practice every single day. Just 10 or 15 minutes and it will make the world of difference.
That was fun. I liked it.
It was awesome. See you in the next one, guys.